Hello,
We're like,
everyone, and welcome to the Joy Jolt podcast.
Joy Jolt.
I'm Natalie Ledwell, and my cohort and my partner in crime is back. Hey,
Oh
Susie.
my gosh. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm glad to be here. Hello, everybody.
Yes,
This is Susan Patrick.
yeah,
That's it. I see
and you're
Rachel's joining
back.
us. Hi, Rachel. There we go.
So I'd love to get a little update. I'm sure our listeners would too, on the fun that you had. But but what I also love is that you're home,
I'm home.
and and look at behind you. That's what your home. There's home for you.
This is home. This is like
Paradise.
this is paradise. It's funny. We went halfway around the world to come home, and my husband go, "Wow, look at where we live." Right.
Yeah.
So traveling sometimes gives you great perspective, but I think we really are clear. We've set up a pretty joyful life, and
Well, and here's the thing, it's not like you fell into that by accident.
no,
You were
no, no,
intentional
no.
about the kind of life and joy that you wanted to
Yeah,
create for you and your
yeah.
family.
Yeah, and it required us to bump up against a lot of resistance, to step outside of kind of my paradigm. It's been a journey. My joy, and I guess that's what it is, like real joy. Joy is a journey.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a destination. It's not just a small little feeling that you feel at the end of accomplishing something. Joy is a journey. And
Well, you know what it is, darling? It's a way of being. It's a way of
mm,
life. It's a way
mm,
of it's a way of doing the journey.
yes, yeah. I am a joy-seeking being. If anybody
No
wants
one
to know,
disputes that.
I'm a joy. I'm
A
always arguing, but
joy-seeking
I'm
vegan.
always arguing with my husband. I want to feel more joy. This is not
He's like, how is
joyful.
that possible?
Oh, it's possible, Nat.
Well, there's always another level.
That's right. That's right. There's
Always another
always,
level.
yeah. You're
Yes.
never done with your joy.
No.
Never,
Or
never
your
done.
journey, or
No,
all
no.
your lessons, or your
That's right.
all the good stuff.
You're never done. You're never done. And
Yes.
so you got to get playful about it, and you got to enjoy it. And
Yes.
my dad, he told me two lessons that I really have taken to heart. He taught me. He said, hey, I really, number one, want my children to just enjoy themselves. And I've really
Right.
taken that to heart. And I think I'm probably his only child that's really enjoying themselves. And I think that's a good question to ask yourself. Are you
Yes.
enjoying yourself?
Yeah. Well,
Are
you've
you enjoying
certainly
yourself?
taken that and ran with it. That is for sure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. It's a good lesson. It's a good lesson. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And what was the
So,
other one?
well, the second is, if you don't like the way that you're being treated, the only thing that you can really do is to absence yourself from their presence.
Right.
And something that I don't openly share that much is, right now I'm not even talking to my dad. I've absenced myself from his presence because I don't enjoy our interactions anymore. I
Mm.
love myself so much, and I take those lessons so deeply to heart that I will remove myself lovingly. I still love my dad. I don't have any anger towards my dad. I'm just very protective of my joy.
Yeah.
And so I'm honoring my father by taking, his lessons very seriously. He would always tell me when I was growing up, Susan, you can't change people, but if you don't like the way you're being treated, the only thing you can do is absence yourself from someone's presence.
Yeah.
You try to communicate, you try to share what you want, but at some point, if you're not getting back what you need, it is okay for you to step away. It's
Yeah.
more than okay.
Yeah.
And
Now, you just mentioned earlier that traveling gives you perspective.
yeah.
So, let's share with our listeners some of the, some of the insights or the moments that were really, impressionable
Oh,
while you were on
wow.
your amazing vacation sailing
Wow,
around Croatia.
sailing around. Well, before we even got on the boat, we were in Croatia and we were in Split. And I got up really early in the morning and I looked at my husband. I go, "You want to go for a jog?" And he goes, "I didn't know you were a jogger." First of all, so anyway, that weird desire came over to me to go jogging, and I'm not a jogger. It was really early in the morning. I had a little jet lag, but we drug ourselves out of bed. And one of the most beautiful things that happened out of that is we didn't end up going jogging, but we ended up going into the city, into the old town in Split, and we had the entire town to ourselves. It was so early in the morning, nobody else was awake, and we were meandering through this old town just by ourselves. And I think the perspective that it gave me, because even though we were completely by ourselves, there is an awareness that generation upon generation upon generation of people have inhabited this space.
Like thousands of years.
Yeah, thousands of years.
Yeah.
You know, and all those people are gone. And I'm going to be gone one day too. And all that's going to be left is just the spaces that I got to roam around in. And so I know this sounds bleak, but I really do feel like looking at your life as a little bit of time, you know, you only get a little bit of time, that kind of gives perspective for you to enjoy yourself more in the present. Nobody gets out of this alive.
No.
Yeah. Nobody gets out of it. You know, the number one cause of death?
Birth.
There it is.
Well, and that's the thing. We get to choose. We get to choose how we are navigating this existence.
Yeah.
You know, so, and I'm loving so in case you're thinking that's like some kind of Photoshop thing behind Susan, it is not. I can hear the ocean. I can hear the waves.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day. New perspective. There we go. Oh, it's so pretty, right? So beautiful. Yeah. And this is the location, Nat, of we're going to be doing a retreat here in October called Real Joy. Even though that looks fake, it's totally real.
It's real.
Right.
Yes. So we are inviting you to come to paradise with us for 4 days. And I want to just share a little bit about why we're doing this. I mean, yes, we want more joy, and yes, we want to, be able to share this experience with women and new friends and all of that. But I have been reaching out to girlfriends of mine who I haven't seen or spoken to since maybe before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Right. Which a girlfriend reminded me yesterday was 6 years. I'm like, 6 years since crazy. And when I reached out to them, I'm like, guys, look, I know it's been a while since we've talked, and I've kind of gone through this crazy time, and I'm sure that you've got a version of that story as well. And let's just chat, let's just connect, see what you're up to. And wow, does everybody have a version of that story?
Yeah.
Death of parents, illnesses, businesses breaking down, financial challenges, challenges with kids, just, a
whole lot of life.
A whole lot of life. And what seems to be the one thing that everyone seems to have in common right now is we're trying to figure out what's next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in a world where the world doesn't even know what's next.
No.
Like, that's what's so crazy, is that we're having this internal experience about what do I want to create, but the world itself is in that discussion with how rapidly everything is changing. So we're living in an interesting time, and the only thing that you have control over is how you are energetically going to sit in the unknowing.
Yeah.
It's your energy.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, the world isn't going to calm down anytime soon. That is, there is not going to be any calming of the world. Like I think through to 2008, if you, I know Rachel Lang is here, and she's, was one of our past guests, and she's an astrologer, and I'm sure she can confirm. Like, nope, things are going to be crazy for a little while. And we also get to create our own reality in that. Our own version of that.
Yeah.
And so
I'm going to create a joyful one. Anybody want to join?
Oh, maybe. Let me think about it. Yeah.
Come on.
And this is part of what this retreat is all about, because it is about having like unplugging and resetting, but it's also about reimagining
Yeah.
what our next chapter can be.
Yeah.
So we have, I mean, and Susie's been living in Playa del Carmen for 10 years now.
11 years in
11
July.
years.
11 years.
Yeah.
And for me, what's really exciting about this is that I've toyed around with the idea of doing retreats. Since you get down here, you're like, oh, it's a natural retreat spot.
Yeah.
But it never clicked. It never clicked. And then all of a sudden I realized it's because I don't want to do it as a cookie cutter retreat in some hotel that's all inclusive and you sit in a conference room and maybe, like, we are going to do things at this retreat that you can only access because you have people who've been living here for so long.
That's right.
We're going to be in a little gem called Pamul, which is owned by a real Mexican family. It's been in their family for generations. And we're going to be having a lot of the events in the home of one of my real friends. It's going to be the principal property that's right on the beach. It's where we're sitting right now. This is where my children were raised, here in this house. We've had lots of real family gatherings here. And we're going to take you into situations in Mexico that that most people don't normally get to do because they haven't. They're only kind of at the surface of what Mexico has to offer.
Yeah,
there's such magic here.
There is the tourist version of Mexico, and especially Playa, like Cancun, Playa, Tulum. There's, as a tourist, you can have a great time.
Yeah.
But what we're organizing is something deeper and richer than that.
Yeah. And really real.
Yeah, and real, yes. So it is going to include things like, sound bowl healing. It's going to include some deep. We've got Dr. Diane Kaysen that's also joining us. She is a women's doctor that specializes in women's health, and especially how to optimize that. So that you're feeling better than you ever have.
Yep. Yeah.
And we are talking about anti-aging, biohacking, peptides, all those kind of things. I do a protocols very similar to what she recommends, and I feel the best I have for my whole life. Like, I've never felt this good. Because here's the thing, we're at this really incredible juncture in our lives where maybe we've stepped out of a marriage or the kids have grown up, and now all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, now it's my time.
Yeah.
So who am I and what do I want? So this is what we're going to be focusing on. What is this next chapter going to be?
Yeah.
And so, we want to give you all the information, not just while you're at the retreat and having incredible experiences, which I'll get you to explain a little bit more about in a moment, but to be able to go home with tools and practices so that once you leave the beautiful paradise that is Pumul, and get back to the real world, you won't be feeling like you're at the mercy of the news and social media and what's happening in the world. You'll be able to have ways to be able to ground and to center, to different perspectives on how to see things, and a new vision of what your future is going to be. Yeah. And that's, that's my wheelhouse. Yeah. Helping you to imagine something that that maybe you never even entertained the thought of before. Yeah. And how to really articulate that and crystallize that into something that's going to just be the most exciting chapter of your life.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I think the way to think about it simply is mind, body, and spirit. Like real mind, Natalie Ledwell from Mind Movies, real mind. We're going to get into that mindset. We're going to get into your real body. Diane's going to talk to you about and share with you, and we're going to have experiences. And then the spirit, the energy, and that really is what I focus on. And how do we live in the context, because what is energy? Energy is a context. I always tell people in my classes, I'm like, feel the space around you. This space is the energetic field in which you're creating into. And whether you're intentional about that energy or not, a context is always being created. Yeah. One of the reasons that we selected Pamul as a location, and I wonder if you can see this, I'm going to move my camera, but can you see all the holes in the beach out there? like kind of the divots, ups and downs. Those are all turtle nests.
No.
These are all turtle nests. Every night we have 5 or 6 turtles that we watch that come up onto the sand and lay their eggs. Little turtles are hatching now, but there's life, real life brewing under the sand. This is the largest turtle beach in all of the Mayan Riviera, right here in front of this house.
Yeah.
So there's something, this is a life force. This is an energy that we're inviting you to step into, and we're super excited to share it with a curated group of women.
Yeah.
You know? So if you're listening to this and you know a woman that could benefit from kind of re-engaging, plugging back into herself, so the definition of joy is just open yourself.
Yeah.
God, we're all living like this, you know, and we're all carrying this, but like to really give yourself the opportunity to open yourself, open your mind, open your body, opening that spirit.
Yeah.
And
we have some very unique experiences as well.
Yeah.
So let's describe a little bit about Onse and then Misty's magical.
Yeah.
You know.
So my friend who is helping hold the space with us, her name is Sophie. She is the creator and designer and owner of Onse. It's a boutique resort in the jungle near Pamul. And it is an absolutely divine, sacred, magical space where we're going to come in and just be nurtured. I want to say that again, because sometimes women are used to being the nurturers, but are we really open to being nurtured? And so the retreat is going to kick off with such a nurturing experience where we're going to be swimming on candlelight in the cenote. We're going to be doing some sound healing. We're going to be doing a temazcal. We're going to have a lovely, beautiful meal that's going to be set under a palapa that is going to just knock people's socks off. We're going to have a beautiful time. And let's also say there's a gorgeous pool that we get to lounge by so that we can kind of just exhale and step back into our bodies, manage that nervous system, and doing it really in a community and in a sisterhood. I'm excited about the women that are going to come together for this activity and this experience.
Yeah. And even like, you know, our meals and things, you know, we'll be having meaningful conversations.
Yeah.
We'll be tackling the big things, you know, and also creating community and friendship.
Yep.
As well while we're there as well, which is the purpose of one of the other purposes of this.
Yeah.
Because you know, as women, we are going through a lot right now, and we have to know that we're not the only ones, that we're not alone.
Yeah.
And having the love and support of other women who are our peers and people that we love and respect as well is what's got me through it anyway. So. Yeah.
And you know what I think too, Nat, is I think like when I look at why we put this retreat together is, yes, life is hard. Yes, difficult things happen. But the point of all of it is what? The point of all of it is to feel good. The point of all of it is joy. There's going to be painful things, but there's going to be hard things. But I feel like this is an opportunity for you to really embody joy, to think about joy, to let joy become the operating system that is going to best serve you in the world that we're living in. Joy is the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you know, what's the point? Yeah, joy. Joy is the point. Why do people want to work through their trauma? They never get to the other side of the equation. Oh, it's joy. Because we want to enjoy ourselves. We want more joy out of our lives. So it's gonna be an embodied experience.
And it's going to be a complete reset.
Yeah. Your nervous
a reset of
system
everything. A reset of nervous system, of emotions, of you know, our mental state, our physical, our spiritual. I mean, it is a complete and utter reset of everything.
And I want to just share, there's a really special place here near Pamul, and it's a virgin beach where when you go to it, you can't see anybody to your left or anybody to your right, and you're just standing on a virgin beach. And that experience, my husband is the one who really presenced me this and how special this really is. As I walked out there with him, and I was standing there and I was watching the sunset, and I looked at him and I'm like, God, this is unreal. And he looked at me and he said, no, Susan, this is as real as it gets. And he said that we as human beings have forgotten what reality feels like and what reality looks like, because we live in so much noise.
Yeah.
And so to have the privilege to just stand in what is most real is what invites your nervous system to come back to itself.
Right.
Right. And so I'm excited about bringing this group of women to that Virgin Beach so that we can all collectively kind of reset our nervous systems together.
Yeah. Now, we're only going to be, collating a group of 15 to 20 women. It's going to be a small group.
Yeah.
Because of especially because of some of the activities that we've got organized. We can only have a certain group, sized group to be able to do that. And we also we don't want it to be that big that it becomes impersonal.
Yeah.
We want everyone to be seen and heard and to be witnessed, and for us to have connection with everyone in the group. So that was really important to us. And you can see that Susie's put the website here, which is realjoyretreats.com. Now, if you look at the packages, it also includes the hotel as well. So tell us about the hotel, because it's like walking distance along the beach to. Yeah.
I don't even know if I call it walking. I'd say meandering distance.
Okay.
You're going to meander from your porch, which is in the sand, to the principal home where we'll meet for breakfasts and for other activities. But the hotel is beautiful. It's located right here in Pumwall. It's toes in the sand. It's a gorgeous space that, again, is a real hotel owned by a Mexican family that has been in these parts for generations. And so it really is a special experience. You can feel the love here. It's a wonderful gem of a community that not a lot of people know about. So we're excited to bring some people down here and experience Pumwall.
It's going to be amazing.
Going to be fun.
Yeah. So come and join us. Come and play with us. And this is in October. So the date is the 12th to the 16th of October.
Yeah, the 13th, right? We're starting on October 13th.
Right, yes. So you're arriving on the 12th, but we start activities on the... So sanctioned activities start on the 13th.
There we go. So we're looking forward to
you
it.
You can have your own fun the night before.
That's right. Your night before, you're going to have you enjoy yourself.
You're allowed to have fun.
So I do want to say, if you are intrigued by this, there is an inquiry form on the website. You can't make a direct purchase. We need to talk to everybody to make sure we're curating the right group. And please just fill out the inquiry form. We'd love to have a conversation with you. To talk to you a little bit more about Real Joy so that you can come on down here and get a Joy Jolt.
Yes.
All right. Until next time, my name is Susan Patrick.
And my name is Natalie Ledwell. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.